It has been, yeah, it's been start. Okay, it's been started. Okay, so hello, sir. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening, madam. Good afternoon, I think. Yeah, good evening. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Hmm.
How are you, madam?
So, yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. So, what about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm also great and fantastic. So, yeah. And
Okay.
you messaged me a lot of time, but many times, so I didn't, I didn't have time to. That's why I didn't
Then
call
I can,
you.
because everyone has different kind of timing. They are
Yeah.
working. So, you are also working person. I can understand. So,
Yes.
sometimes it's very difficult to manage our time.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so
Yeah.
sir, since you're meeting for the very first time, would you
Yes,
mind
madam.
tell?
Yeah, my name is Hanumant Nayak. I'm from Karnataka, and
Okay.
I'm graduate from Bachelor of Arts.
Okay.
Uh, I'm an employee. I'm working in the government sector.
Okay.
So I have been learning this communication from past to 1 year. So and I have a couple of hobbies like reading newspaper and watching YouTube videos and watching podcast and listening stories. And yeah, nowadays I joined this Skype group. So here I'm connecting people to different people. I'm connecting audio and video also.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. This is my short introduction.
Yeah. Lovely introduction of you. So
Thank.
yeah, I'm going to introduce myself. So my
Yes,
name is
please.
Babita. Yeah, my name is Babita. I'm talking to you from Gorakhpur. About my education, I have done graduation with English. I did PG, I did BA, and also qualified CTET, UPTET. Apart from that, I'm a homemaker. Simultaneously, I'm running a YouTube channel. Along with, I'm a mother of two kids. About my hobbies, I love singing, yoga, and talking with the people. That's all about me. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, great, madam. And you are a housewife and you are learning this communication. Also, you have YouTube channel, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and you have more that liabilities on you. So,
Yeah. Thank you,
uh,
sir.
yeah, please tell me, madam, how you are learning, how you are learning this communication, and when did you started to learn this communication?
Yeah, sir. Actually, it's been 15 months approximately. I've been learning this language. And when I was in the college, that time I thought I should learn this language because there was a sir and he was speaking so good English language. He was making me
Yeah.
understand how it's important like this language in our day-to-day life. But I was not able to understand that time because I was not aware and not to understand. But after having children and getting mobile, I got to know yes, English is really very important because for being a parent, it is too much requirement nowadays to speak in English language with your kids. And also when I go to in the PTM to my kids' school, their teacher are trying to speak in English with the parents. So
Yes,
that is why
yes,
I thought yes, English is really very requirement to speak in our day-to-day life. And this language is giving us a lot of like opportunities with the help of which we can easily move ahead in our life. It doesn't matter
yes,
you are a person, homemaker, students. It doesn't matter. But yes, if you have this kind of communication skills, you can easily move ahead. You can easily talk with the people with confidently. So confident is really very important, significant inside us. So I hadn't confident to talk with the people. I didn't have courage to talk with the people. I had a lot of embarrassment and anxiety, hesitation, fear to talk with the people. I didn't want to face. I used to sigh girl. Then I wanted to get confident inside me and also courage as well. I didn't have potential to talk with the people, to do anything, to do my work in a well mannered, precise way. So that day I decided myself 1.5 years ago. No, anyhow, I have to learn this language. Then I started to do it and from social media, and then I was getting good results after 6 months. So it took me
yes.
6 months to get understand and speaking for everything, because I was unable to understand. Now I would say I'm able to understand each and everything. So I'm getting this kind of positive results inside me, and I'm very comfortable to talk with the people now, because earlier I had a lot of fear. I If I was going to talk with someone, so before talking, I was shivering. How can I
Yes.
talk with the people, right? But now I haven't this kind of monotonous and this kind of negative clutters in my mind. I emit all the negative cues from my mind, because I change my thought negative into positive thinking. So now I would say, because of positive thought and because of my practicing and because of my dedication, consistency, I'm here. And to learn this language, I used to do many technique. I used to follow many technique, like talk to myself, think in English, mirror technique, and watching English content, listening attentively, any kind of content if I was going to listen, and reading, writing. So in this way, I'm doing all the things still, and now I feel myself better to learn more and more to acquire this knowledge in a better way. So this is my journey, and
Yeah.
because of dedication and enthusiasm, here I'm able to elaborate my thought in English language. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. You're struggling more, I think, language communication. So yeah, it is a global language, but we need nowadays. It is very much necessary to us, everybody.
Right.
Yeah. And I think, what is the best technique to learn this communication? If you have any technique, if you are following any technique.
Yeah, the best technique is from my side, like talking to ourselves. If you talk to yourself, you can relate yourself, you can feel yourself better, and you can ready to do anything, to learn anything, to acquire a lot of knowledge as well.
Yes.
And whatever you are going to talk to yourself, always try to talk in English language. Leave your native language, because if you are not living, then you can't speak in English language an effective manner. So you should try to focus on your speaking all the time English language, and you can also think in English language, because your mind is always with you, right? And nowadays every people have mobile. They can
Yes.
watch English content podcast. There are plenty kind of videos are available on YouTube channel. They can watch according to their congenial time, to their choice as well. And in this way people can learn, because until or unless you put your extra effort, more energy, your 100%, if you are not giving, then how it is possible that people can learn English in a good way, precise way? That is not possible for anybody. If a person wants to learn this language, they can inculcate the habit of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Like every aspect you have to follow, then only you can grab all the thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Whatever you told me, that is right. And you have visited any tutor to learn this communication, or you're learning self?
No, sir. Nowadays, actually, in my past, when I was learning my in my NCL, I have joined one. I had joined one institute, and that was 3 months. For 3 months, but after completion, that time I was unable to convey my thought in English, because I started my journey from zero level, and that was
Yes.
the reason I was unable to understand what they were teaching, what they were trying to speak with me. There were many students, but I was unable to understand, I was unable to get the every point, and that is why I was not joining like uh, on regular basis. Then after completion my course, I thought if I didn't do anything, then I will be left from other people, and that is not good for me, which is not good for me, for my life and my kids as well. Because nowadays this communication and interacting with the people in English language is too much requirement.
Yes.
Right. Then I decided that day, no, anyhow, I have to achieve this goal. Then I started to do it by myself. And after 6 months, I started to get positive results in it. And then with consistency, I started to do it.
Yes, ma'am. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, you have any question for me?
Yes, sir. So tell me about your hometown.
Yeah, I am from Karnataka. In Karnataka, I am northern part of Karnataka. So you know Karnataka, I think
Yes.
Bangalore.
Yeah.
Bangalore, the capital city of Karnataka, and there are many that historical places also there, and coastal area also there. The Bangalore is a coastal area in Karnataka,
Yes.
and Mysore. You know the Mysore.
Yes.
Mysore is a historical place in Karnataka, and also you know I think you knew that about Bangalore. Bangalore is the IT hub of India.
Yes, I know.
I am from Karnataka, so I am also I came from village, so I did my all education in my native place. So then after my graduation, so I went to Bangalore for searching job. So during that time, so I didn't know that about English communication. So I that gave interview many companies, though rejected me because of lack of English communication. So
Yes.
then then I think I thought, and then I started to learn this communication. So after 2 years, simultaneously I prepared for government exam. So then I got government job. So now I am working in the government department. Also, I need this communication. Even I am working in the government department also. I need this communication. So if I got promotion, in case I want to interact with higher officers or higher authority, so I need
So
this
in
communication.
working, sir, in which sector you are working?
Yeah,
Like,
I am working social welfare department project.
hmm, okay.
So that's why I'm learning this communication. If I got promotion, that is the one part, and the second part is if I travel somewhere, so if I travel interstate, so if I travel anywhere, if I got chance to go out abroad, so this is very much important. This language is very much important.
Yes.
So the reason I am learning this communication simultaneously, I have two children.
Yes.
They are going to the CBSE school. Yeah, if I know this communication means I can help them. I can help their homework. I can help their studies also. So yeah,
So are they
for
speaking this language? I'm talking
yeah,
about you.
yeah.
Are they?
Now I'm at home. I'm speaking with my children's regularly in English language. So I'm telling them to. I'm teaching them some little bit sentences, small sentence, how to talk. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm activities nowadays.
that's great, sir. So, sir, when did you start? Like, when did it comes in your mind? You should also learn this language. When did it come in your mind?
Yeah, already I told you. I after my graduation, I went for searching jobs. So there I faced some problems about that language. So they rejected me. So they told me, so you should know English communication. Then you can. Then we will hire you. So they told me to learn first communication. Then you came for interview. They told me. After
Mhm.
that, I went to interview. After I started to learn this communication, and simultaneously I prepared for that government exam. So I got government job. So then
Yeah.
I am working at government department present.
Yeah. So in every field, I would say English is very much
So,
requirement to speak. Mhm. And also,
uh,
parents are very eager to send their children in uh, CBSE board school
yes,
because yeah, in CBSE board in English medium school, English is providing English speaking, right? And that was the reason. That is the reason students are very like nowadays very excellent. They are very eager to achieve any kind of thing, and they are so brilliant nowadays. Children are so much brilliant. They have a lot of questions in their mind, and they can ask any kind of questions. And sometimes it is very daunting task for us like for replying them in a good way, precise way, right? Because they can ask any kind of questions.
Yes, yeah, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, it is very much important. Yeah. All the parents, I think nowadays, all the parents they are sending their children to CBSE school. But in that, some parents they don't know English communication. I think my suggestion they should learn this communication. If they
Exactly.
know, they knew this communication is well, so they can teach their children at home. So the children can learn easily. The parents, if there is a parents no don't know this language means that is external pressure on the children. So I think this is my suggestion. So every parent should learn this communication. It is
Yeah,
very much nowadays.
because parents have like this kind of responsibility on their shoulders to
Yes, ma'am.
provide their children like a good kind of environment, English environment to their children, so that they can also move ahead with this language and they can also feel comfortable themselves. Because if
Yes,
you are not providing, they can feel hesitation to talk with someone. But nowadays, I don't so think like children are hesitate to talk with someone. They are very
yes, yeah.
excited to talk with someone, because earlier in our age, in our time, like earlier age, we had a lot of fear if we are
Yes,
going, if we were going to talk with someone, right? But nowadays, children are very eager, very excited. If any
yes.
guest come at our home, firstly they want to go, they want to interact with them, right?
Right, ma'am. But yeah, at present, we should create some environment at home, English environment. They can understand easily. So every day we should speak a little bit small sentence, and yeah, then the day by day they can overcome the language, so they can know they can understand what the teacher yeah
I have
what the
a,
teacher yeah tell me.
I have a question for you. What do you think about students? Like rank or like marks is important or knowledge is important for them?
Yeah, nowadays so the mark is not important thing. Skill is important. Skill is if the student having the very skill means the yeah that is a very important. The marks is not important. Yeah, it is not work in everywhere. So, somewhere it work, but everywhere the marks will not work. So nowadays the skill based the training or the skill based that education is the most important. I think. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly, sir. I totally agree with your point, because
yeah,
if students have like lots of skill, they can easily move. They can easily grab all the thing, mug up a lot of thing, and
yes,
they
ma'am.
can improve skill as well. So marks is not important. So remember, for all the parents, like they are comparing too much with other students, with other children,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes.
But it is not good for comparing with our kids or from other kids, because if you're going to compare, they can feel themselves down, and they cannot share each and every point, each and every thought with you. That time it is very like daunting for them. So always try to make themselves like feel comfortable, so that they can share each and every circumstances, problems, obstacle, and you can also talk after coming there them at home, like what you have done in your school, and you have to talk with your children with friendly, so that they can share each and everything. Because nowadays parenting guiding should be good, like in your behavior should be reflected smiling and friendly, so that you
Yes,
can relate with your kids, which is really very important, right? So yeah, skill is really important, knowledge is very much important than the marks, because marks really, you well said, not working in everywhere. But if you
yes,
have knowledge, if you have good kind of skills, you can reveal in front of anybody, in front of the world, in front of the people. Yes.
Yeah, now there are some parents, they are always telling their children to always study, 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 but they are not giving any extra that curriculum activities, so extra knowledge. Yeah, the parents should give all the knowledge, all the sector. The children should know all the knowledge, how everything from top to bottom, left to right, everything. So then it is very helpful to their children. So children can grow with good knowledge, with good skill. So some parents are they are making their children to bookworm. Always you read book and get more marks. Get marks, then they are happy. If the
Yeah.
children they are getting more marks, they are happy. But
Yes.
they are not thinking about they should not think about the any other that area, the other areas. So
Yes.
that is a problem. But nowadays the parents are changing their mind, so they are they are giving more importance to in all the sectors. So yeah, that is good, I think.
Yeah, that is really very good. And I'm also observing nowadays parents are very much eager to providing their children with them like very good kind of environment, atmosphere with their children. And that is really, which is really very good. Because nowadays very small children are speaking in English language because of their parents,
Yes.
right? Yeah. And because of children, parents are learning English language, right? So which is really very good thing because of parents and because of children, like both are working on their own skills, right? What they want actually. So in this way people can do. And if your behavior is good, your so marks is not like too much requirement, because people want to see your behavior, right? And if your behavior and skill is very top of the level, then you can get each and everything what you want actually. So parents should be provide like a good kind of environment at home, so that they can also learn each and everything with happily, with enjoy.
Yes,
Because
yes.
if you are not feeling enjoyment, entertainment in your journey and with your kids, they cannot feel, and they can feel like themselves monotonous, dejected, and sometimes it is very noxious for mind and for health as well.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, whatever you told me, sir, that is right. Yeah.
Okay.
You have any
If you,
question for me?
no sir, I don't have any question. I think it's been we have talked 23 minutes, so
Yes, yes.
yeah, so we'll
Yeah.
connect. But
Yes.
yeah, I would say it was really lovely talking to you, and it was wonderful session with you, sir. So thank you so much for joining me and connecting me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. You given my your precious time for me. So thank you very much. Thank you. We'll meet again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.